this year, I wanted to get back to the basics, the real behind the scenes to running an Etsy shop. So in this video, I'm going to show you the tools that I could not live without when it comes to running my shop. I'll leave the names and the links to all of these tools in the description. Full disclosure, some will be affiliate links, which means I will make a little money off of them, but you'll get a little bit of a discount, so it's a win-win for both of us. The first tool that I could not live without is the Etsy seller app. Now, outside of the regular Etsy storefront that I access from my laptop, this is the app that I use the most. This app allows me to monitor my Etsy business in its entirety. And with the recent change to the new Etsy seller app, it got even better. I use the app to monitor my daily orders, keep up with my daily revenue, and make quick edits. Now, I can do all this on my laptop or just log it into the back end of my Etsy shop. But what the app does for me is it gives me a place to communicate with my customers no matter where I am. This means that if I get an Etsy message, I can respond on the fly. And this helps me with my star seller status because you got to respond to those messages within 24 hours. Now I know a lot of people are like, star seller really doesn't matter, but I'm kind of an overachiever and it's there, so I want to get it. If I don't get it, I don't complain. I think I actually don't have it this month because things were crazy in December, but I try to strive for it, and it's really a good mark of customer service. I really want to make sure that I am responding to my customers within 24 hours, and the app lets me do that. I don't have to be in front of my laptop. I can be on the go. I can answer messages over the weekend. It just helps me stay in touch with my buyers. So I'm going to hop on my phone and show you the Etsy seller app. Alright, so now we're looking at the Etsy seller app, and you can see it shows my shop name at the top, and then it gives me some stats. So the first thing it gives me is my shop stats, and I'm going to go and you can see I can sort by yesterday, today, and for 7 days. So if we go to yesterday, you can see that I had 9 orders, 340 visits, and my revenue was $332.42. If I go to today, you can see that I had 6 orders with revenue being $218.54. So you can see how I can easily see what's going on in my shop, and then I can look at it from a larger view for the last 7 days where I had 68 orders and then my revenue $2,569.74, and I can see my visits. And you see over here that I get percentages to show me whether I'm doing good, and this is whether I'm doing good for this 7-day period, which it looks like I am. But you can see if I go back to today's view, you can see that my revenue is down slightly. If I scroll down, you can see my star seller status, and like I was telling you, see my message response rate is 92% when it should be 95. But you can see that I'm doing okay with on-time shipping. I'm at 97%, and with my average ratings that I get from my customers, I'm at 4.9%. If you scroll down, you can see it gives me a snapshot of my new orders, which is helpful so I can see what's selling, and it gives me a snapshot of the last messages I got. And you can see there's a menu bar on the bottom. You can see messages, you can see your orders, and then you can see your listings. So this is where you can go in and make any quick changes you want to your listings. You can even create new listings, which is pretty cool. I don't normally create listings from the app. I like to go in on my laptop and create listings. It's just easier. I can see what I'm doing. I can optimize better. But if, let's say I had a price wrong on a listing and I noticed it while I was out and about, I could go in on the app and fix it really quick. So that's a good thing. You can also see that there are insights here. So I can see it's set to today, and I can see my total visits, total orders, and different things down here at the bottom. So this app really just helps me manage my entire business from my phone, which is great, especially because I can't be at my laptop all the time. So that is why the Etsy Seller app is the #1 must-have app if you're running an Etsy shop. The next must-have tool I use for my Etsy shop is Everbee. Everbee is an analytics app, and I use it when I'm working on determining what I'm going to sell in my shop and how I'm going to optimize my listings. Everbee gives you revenue analytics. It helps you figure out what's selling. This is helpful when you're doing things like preparing for a new launch, or looking for seasonal products that you're gonna sell, or just doing research for what you're gonna sell in your shop in general. I also use Everbee when I'm doing research, when I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna optimize my title and my tags. I can look at best sellers in different categories and look at their titles and their tags and figure out how I can optimize my listings to show up in the search like they do. I don't use Everbee on my phone, I do use it on my laptop, but I gotta say I use it every day. Everbee gives you a Chrome extension, and when you're on the Etsy website, you can look on the side and look at the analytics that Everbee is going to give you. The next tool that I use to run my Etsy shop is Canva. And Canva is another one of those tools that I absolutely use every day. And I gotta tell you that every day I find something new in Canva, a new template, a new video, just some new feature that I can use for my business. And I don't just use Canva for my Etsy business, I use it for my YouTube channel, I use it for everything because there's just so much there. Now Canva has a free and a pro version, and I'm gonna recommend that you go with the pro version. It is worth it. Now there's not many times that I tell you to go and spend money on a tool, but Canva is definitely one that you're gonna use. So I use Canva mostly for my Etsy shop for mock-ups. Now I might buy mock-ups from Etsy, or I might create my own mock-ups, and then what I do is I go in and I put in my designs on my mock-ups, and I'm able to create beautiful listing photos. So let me give you an example. Let's say the shirt I have on now, and it is one that I sell in my shop. So a mock-up might be me sitting on the couch with a blank sweatshirt on with no design, and then I take that picture. Then I can take that picture into Canva and then pull the different designs and superimpose my different designs on the shirt, which means that I can have pictures in my shop for this design and then 5 other designs, and I don't have to press all of the shirts to get good pictures. So that's what mock-ups are used for, and you can do that inside of Canva. Canva partnered with Smart Mockups, so you won't even have to bring in your own mock-up photos. There's a whole repository of different mock-ups that you can use and put your designs on. Another thing that I use Canva for is my social media posts. And if you want to bring in traffic to your Etsy shop, then you do want to be on social media. And Canva has templates for all the different social media networks. They have templates for Instagram, TikTok, they can help you with your Instagram stories, they can help you with Facebook. So any templates that you might need for your social media, Canva can help you with that so you can get those things done and out of the way quickly. Now something new that I found in Canva is Canva Docs. And I think Canva Docs was released in September of 2022. But it is really cool. When I say Canva Docs is cool, it's cool. So what Canva Docs is, it'll just think about maybe Word. It's where you can go in and create any kind of document. So you can create kind of like Word documents, or you can create PowerPoint presentations or presentations like PowerPoint, because they're not PowerPoints, but different types of presentations. And what it's designed to do is for you to bring your graphics that you designed in the regular part of Canva into your document. Now, Canva also has this thing called Magic Write, and I'm in love with this and I use it all the time. So with Magic Write, Canva uses AI, and you can kind of ask it to write you anything, and it's going to give you help with writing those things. So you can go into Canva and say, give me 5 blog post title ideas for saving money in 2023, and bingo bango, it's going to spit it out for you. You can ask it to write you a blog post on any topic. Now, what I do have to say is after it spits this stuff out, you need to go in and read it and edit it, because it might not be 100% right, but it will give you a good head start on writing a lot of the things. Me and my social media manager, we actually use it to write captions for our Instagram posts. And we just go in and say, for example, give me an Instagram caption for having a beautiful Sunday morning, and it's gonna spit something out, and it's even gonna give you some hashtags. Now those are the right hashtags for your Instagram account and all of that, I doubt it. I think it's just spitting out some hashtags to fit the topic, but it's gonna give you a good head start. So if you have Canva but you haven't checked out Canva Docs and gone and looked at Magic Write, you definitely need to do that. So Canva is definitely a must-have tool for any Etsy seller or any business owner in general. And I forgot to mention that Canva does have a mobile app, so you can use it on your laptop or your desktop or on your phone. And I have been where I've needed to create a social media post where I'm out and about, or I just had some free time and I wanted to get some things done, and I would pop over to Canva on my phone and create my Instagram post. So that is a good feature too. The next tool that I use every day when running my Etsy business is the Relay mobile app. I have my business bank account with Relay, and I have multiple bank accounts with Relay because one of the perks of Relay is that they give you multiple bank accounts that you can use to manage your cash flow. So I use the Relay mobile app every day. I use it to manage my cash flow. I'm looking at the deposits that are coming in on Etsy. I'm looking at the expenses that I have going out, and I am moving and transferring money between my different accounts. The Relay mobile app is very user-friendly, so let's pop in on my phone and take a look. So I'm logged into a Relay demo app so I can show you around the mobile app. So you can see here that the first screen I get to, you get your total balance, and then you can see transactions or recent transactions. Down at the bottom, you have your menu bar, and you can be on the home screen. You can go in and see all of your different accounts and scroll through them, and then you have arrows that'll take you into those accounts if you want to dive deeper. And then next you can go and look at your different cards. With Relay, you can get multiple debit cards, you can give them to members of your teams, and you can use them for your different accounts. And their cards can be both virtual and physical. So you can manage your cards here, and you can see you'll have a listing of cards, and you have the ability to freeze your cards, show your card information, limits, and view transactions. Next, you can go to payments, and this is where you can add in different payees and send ACH payments to your vendors, which is very useful. And then you have your settings where you go and you set up your account. But you can see how this mobile app is very useful, and you can see how it can help you with managing your Etsy business financially. And the final tool that I use to manage my Etsy business every day is ShipStation. ShipStation is shipping software, and it allows me to combine all the orders from my different selling channels into one platform. So I sell on Etsy, and I have multiple Etsy shops, and I sell on Shopify, and I might get custom orders in through PayPal because that's where I do my invoicing. So ShipStation lets me bring my orders in from all of these different sources and put them on one platform so me and my team can process those orders and get them shipped out. What I love about ShipStation is the different views that it gives me and the different things that I'm able to do when it comes to managing my orders. So I can pull all of my orders into one view. I can see all of the details on those orders. Me and my team members can add notes on orders. We can put orders into batches, and then we can print all of our labels. Now for this tool, I will tell you, if you're only selling on Etsy, then it's not needed. But once you get to a place where you want to expand and sell on both Etsy and on your own site, then ShipStation will be very useful. ShipStation does have a mobile app, but my team normally use ShipStation when they're working in the shop via laptops, but I mainly use ShipStation on my phone so I can go in and monitor my orders and view insights. So let's pop on my phone and I'll show you the ShipStation mobile app. Okay, so I'm logged into the mobile app, and this is the first screen that I land on, and you can see it's giving me insights about my business. So right now it's set on the last 7 days, and you can see it's showing me that I've had 99 orders, 39 are ready to ship, and sorry about that, Etsy notification, and 58 orders have shipped. If I go to this menu here, then I can see all of my orders. And right now it's showing me the orders that I have awaiting shipment. But if I click here, then I can see what I have on hold, what I have awaiting shipment, anything that's awaiting payments, what's been shipped and what's been canceled, and it also gives me counts. So I'm gonna go back to awaiting shipment. I'm not going to click on any of these orders because this is live data and I don't want to reveal any of my customers' personal data, but you can see here I can see different orders and order values. So let's go to another menu option, and it shows you, let's go to returns. So here you can see any outstanding returns and just keep an eye on that. And then we'll just scroll down so I can see fulfillments, I can do an end of day report, I can manage my inventory, There's a calculator here. So sometimes I get Etsy messages where somebody will ask me, well, what is the shipping cost for you to ship it to me? If they give me their zip code and I know what they're gonna buy, I pretty much know the weight, I can estimate that, and I can come in and give them an idea of what their shipping cost would be. So that calculator has been very helpful. And different settings and things like that. So you can see how I can use ShipStation every day. And then same with going into ShipStation on a laptop, you get lots more detail. And like I said, my team uses it every day to process all of our orders. So there you have it. Those are the tools that I use to run my Etsy business. I put links in the descriptions to all the tools so you can go and check them out. Do you use any tools that I didn't mention in this video? Do me a favor and drop them in the comments. Let's share. You might be using a tool that would be useful for me and everybody else that's watching this video. So let's keep the knowledge share going. Watch this video right here because I've got some more cool tips to share with you. I'll meet you over there.